It was pouring with rain. Sir Topham Hatt was trying to keep dry. "Percy, I need you to go down the docks and get some urgent supplies," he said, "but be careful on the cliff pass. The track might have become dangerous with all this rain." Percy felt honoured that he had been chosen for this trip. Unfortunately, he didn't see the red signal. Went over the crossing, right in the way of James. Percy and James were both off the rails. "Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt, "Percy seems to have crashed. So can you please go to the docks and get the urgent supplies?" "Yes, sir," said Thomas, and he left. The signal was now green because the other track was blocked by the accident. "Don't worry, Percy and James. You'll soon be rescued," said Thomas. Thomas didn't mind the rain. At least it kept him clean. He approached the cliff pass. "Well, everything looks all right," said Thomas to himself. He went up the pass. Too late! He somehow spun round, knocking rocks everywhere, and returned the way he came. Phew! That was close. Thomas went back for a closer look, but very, very slowly. The track had been completely washed away. He was never going to get to the docks now. "I'll just have to go back," he said. He rushed along the track so he could tell Sir Topham Hatt that he couldn't get the urgent supplies. "Thank you for trying," said Sir Topham Hatt. "I'll have to get them another way." Just then, Rubble turned up on his bulldozer with Robo-Dog. The ground was so soft from the rain that most of the rescue vehicles wouldn't work. Robo-Dog was very light, but also very strong. He was suited to the wet ground and quickly got to work. "Thank you, Robo-Dog," said a relieved Percy. Robo-Dog heaved James back on the track. "Thank you, Robo-Dog," said James. With the engines back on the track, Sir Topham Hatt thanked the Paw Patrol for helping, and they left. "Well, sir," said Thomas, "we still haven't got the urgent supplies." They then heard a helicopter in the sky getting nearer. "Here they come," said Sir Topham Hatt. Harold landed. "Great idea," said Thomas. The supplies had arrived and all the engines were working again. "Not a bad day after all," said Sir Topham Hatt. Thanks for watching our story featuring the Trackmaster Close Call Cliff set. This set is great for continuous play. Just set Thomas going. When on the cliff, he cleverly spins around, knocking the rocks off, and returns down the slope automatically. Back around the track and up the cliff again. It also works well incorporated into any layout as shown in our story. was a lovely day on Sodor and everything was working well. Oh. The signalmen called for help and Digging Rig's chomper arrived. He got to work putting Gordon and James back on the line. Chomper left. Gordon left. James left. Now the crossing wasn't the best piece of track for the engines. Percy wanted to turn left, but couldn't. He had to go straight on, and then the long way round. Thomas wanted to turn right towards Maithwaite Station, but he couldn't. He had to go straight on and then back on himself. It was also a long way round. So Topham Hatt knew that this piece of track wasn't good. He needed to change it somehow. He had an idea. Just after he left, Spencer was steaming through. Oh. Chomper was called again. Chomper had only just left when Thomas and James collided. Chomper returned. The following day, Chomper had a different task. So Topham Hatt had asked him to dig up the crossing. He replaced it with a brown circle and then a round track piece on rollers. Yes, it was a turntable. So Topham Hatt was pleased with Chomper's work and hoped that the accidents would now stop. Gordon tried it first. Spencer was steaming through, and this time Percy had to stop and wait for the turntable to point to him. Thomas could now change direction easily without going the long way round. Success! No more accidents. Thank you for watching our video featuring the Trackmaster Tidmouth turntable. It has 8 track positions and the clever mechanism in the track can be set to stop the trains automatically and then released, or set to allow them to travel straight over. A great addition to the Trackmaster track.
Thomas and Percy wanted to pull a prank on someone. Who should we get? Asked Thomas. Well, here comes Mater, said Percy. Quick, get into position. So they sprung into action. Hey, Mater, cried Percy. Hello, Percy, said Mater. What can I do for you? Thomas has a present for you. He's been looking all over for you, lied Percy. A present? Oh wow, what is it? Mater asked. Oh, I can't tell you that, it would ruin the surprise, said Percy. I'll see if I can find Thomas. Now don't go anywhere, and off he went. Thomas soon came round the corner, with Frank. Whoa, cried Mater. Look, Mater, I've caught Frank, lied Thomas. Frank then leapt off the truck. Uh-oh. Mater ran away, with Frank close behind. Ah! Ah! Oh, poor Mater, said Thomas. But that was funny though, said Percy. Mater soon lost Frank though. Phew! Oh, I should have known they didn't really have a present for me, sulked Mater. He then started coming up with a plan of his own. Later that day, Thomas was having a drink, when James arrived. Hey Thomas, have you heard the news? He asked. No, what? Asked Thomas. You've been chosen by Sir Topham Hatt to pull the very important express coach today, lied James. All you have to do is approach Maythwaite from the west. Really? Cried Thomas. That really made my day. And off he went. Mater then arrived. Did he believe you? He asked. Yes, he did, cried James. I'll go and tell Percy the exact same thing now. Thanks for helping, James, said Mater. Well, I'd never miss a chance to prank Thomas and Percy, said James. So he went over to Percy. Well done, Percy. You've been chosen by Sir Topham Hatt to pull the very special coach today. All you have to do is approach Maythwaite from the east side. Really? Oh boy, cried Percy, and he rushed off. But what Mater had done was alter the coach, so that it had two hooks. So when Thomas and Percy reversed into it from different sides, they had no idea that the other one was there. So when they both tried to move, neither could. This is a really heavy coach, thought Thomas. Mater then arrived. Sorry, Mater, no time to talk. I've got this coach to pull, said Thomas. Oh, well, it looks heavy. Maybe a bit too heavy for an engine like you, said Mater. This annoyed Thomas and gave him the strength to get going, confusing Percy. Hehehe, laughed Mater. Why am I going backwards? Wondered Percy. What's going on? Cried Percy. Thomas stopped. Percy, where are you? He asked. I'm behind you. We're both attached to this coach, I think, he said. Oh no, it's about to get worse, cried Thomas, as James and Frank were rushing towards them. So Thomas reversed and Percy sped forwards, with James and Frank just behind. They soon got back to Mater. Haha, got you, cried Mater. Very good, said Percy. Nice one, Mater, said Thomas. Sorry about our prank earlier. Your one was much cleverer, though. Thanks, guys, said Mater. Shall we call for a truce? And they all agreed. Oh no, it's Ultron! And he's breaking into the Batcave. That's Marvel's Ultron, cried Superman. Let's catch him, said Batman. So they chased him. So the Batcave and DC Oochies were unguarded. Oh no, Venom's helping Ultron. He opened ooshie. Lex Luthor, the mastermind behind all of this, was inside. Let's take the other ooshies, he said. Yes, sir, replied Venom. Luckily, Thomas was nearby and sensed the danger. I better tell Batman, he thought, so he reversed off. You'll never catch me. Whoops, sorry, said Thomas. No, well done, Thomas, said Batman. Well, we got Ultron, but Venom and Lex Luthor are in the Batcave, stealing the Ooshie's, replied Thomas. Venom, eh? We may need help from the Avengers, said Superman. So they called Hulk and Iron Man. Venom and Lex Luthor, eh? Said Iron Man. Yes, we need to save the Ooshie's, said Superman. So they came up with a plan. What do you think of the plan, Hulk? Asked Superman.
Hulk smash.
Cool. Back at the Batcave. Put the Ooshie's in the train, ordered Lex. What train? Asked Venom. I bought a new train. The diesels are just too unreliable, replied Lex. What was that? Lex asked. It was Iron Man. Whoa! Get him! Ugh. Iron Man took an ooshie pouch. Nice one, said Superman. So Iron Man opened it. Green Arrow was inside.
Hulk smash.
Meanwhile, Lex Luthor loaded the trucks himself, as everyone else was just slowing him down. He ran away. So when Hulk arrived, no one was there. Hulk found him though. He opened the pouch. Aquaman was inside.
Train.
Lex is running away on a train? Asked Iron Man. I'll catch him, said Thomas. I'll join you, said Superman. So he jumped on Thomas and off they went. Thomas had an idea and he changed the signal. So when Lex came, the ooshie pouch fell off. I'll stay with the pouch and you get Lex, said Superman. So he changed the signal back and Thomas rushed off. Thomas soon caught Lex. Oh no, sulked Lex. So Superman returned to the others and Thomas brought them Lex. Thanks Thomas, you really saved the day, said Batman. So Superman opened the pouch. Catwoman was inside. So the bad guys were locked up and all of the Ooshie's were safe. Previously, Thomas and Percy were hard at work, but strange things kept on happening. What was that? Cried Percy. Out of the corner of their eyes, they saw something. Now, that looked like a ghost, cried Thomas. But there's no such thing as ghosts, said Percy. Well, whatever it was, it disappeared into thin air, said Thomas. Come on, let's get back to the sheds, said Percy. So they ran back. Ah, that's much better, said Percy. Yeah, let's put this whole thing behind us, sighed Thomas. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be ghost-free, said Percy. So they were about to go to sleep when Sir Topham Hatt arrived. Sorry to bother you guys, but we have a problem, he said. Oh no, is this a ghost-related problem? Asked Percy. No. There's been a break-in at the cargo yard. I need someone to investigate it, said Sir Topham Hatt. Oh, okay. Well, I can go, said Thomas. Thank you, Thomas, said Sir Topham Hatt. Let's just hope it's not ghost-related. And off he went. Sir, can I ask you a question? Are there such things as ghosts? Asked Percy. Well, of course there are. But not all are bad, said Sir Topham Hatt. So Thomas was on his way to the cargo yard. He stopped, as he thought he'd seen something. He was very scared, so he rushed off.
Thomas, be careful.
Who said that? Asked a nervous Thomas. But no one was there, so he carefully continued with his journey. He soon arrived at the cargo yard. Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? He yelled. No answer. Must be a false alarm, he concluded, and was about to leave when he saw a rustling in the balloon pile. Okay, I know someone's in the balloons, said Thomas. The Joker emerged. Whoa! Uh-oh, cried Thomas. You found our secret hideout, complained the Joker. Our? Who else is here? Asked Thomas. Oh no, I've given it away, he cried, so he whistled. Out stepped Venom. Rhino. The Riddler. The Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus. Bane. Scarecrow. And Penguin. There were loads of bad guys. Thomas was scared. Block him in, cried Penguin. So they used the cargo to block the track. Thomas was stuck. What shall we do with him? Asked Venom. He knows about our secret hideout. He'll tell others, cried the Riddler. Let's take him apart, yelled Bane. Thomas was in a lot of trouble. How can he escape? Find out soon. Hi, I'm Dave. Thanks for watching my video. Please click on any of the links below and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.